This is really bad. Yesterday in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Donald Trump could barely stand up straight, struggled to read a confused rant off of papers in front of him, and lost his train of thought visibly multiple times. I don't know what's going on with the guy. I've never seen him this low energy. He's hunched over. He can barely read. Here is Trump trying to go off script, and you'll notice he completely loses his train of thought.
The Green New Scam is one of the greatest, most difficult things to be watching.
He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what he is saying. At another moment, Trump was visibly hunched over, trying to read his script, confused about what it says, and having trouble standing. There's really no other way to put it.
And outsourced, we're going to outsource and outscore other public school districts. So they want to start off by competing against certain public school districts. And I guess that's a good place to start.
He talks about how he doesn't need a teleprompter, but when he doesn't have it, something really bad happens. Now, I'm not going to play this whole thing for you. Here are 2 minutes of Trump's speech. There is zero response from the audience other than the occasional cough. The audience is as dead as Trump seemingly seems from the standpoint of energy. I've never seen him this bad.
Did an amazing job. Operation Warp Speed is being studied by many, many schools, both militarily and business-wise. Operation Warp Speed, even my greatest enemies, they say, what a job that was. That was a job like nobody else has ever done. And it's ripped the world apart. Every country got ripped apart, including China. China was delayed, but it was hit harder proportionally probably than almost any country. It was a terrible time. Probably $60 trillion in damage, and caused by the Wuhan lab. I said that from the beginning. It came out of Wuhan. And the Wuhan lab, it wasn't from bats in a cave that was 2,000 miles away. It wasn't from Italy. It wasn't from France. They blamed everybody. It's really the China virus. But we did a great job with the ventilators, with the...
All right, you get the... I'm not going to play the whole thing. No, just nothing from the audience. I don't remember seeing Trump ever look this orange or this low energy. Trump sometimes when he fixates, when he finds a new misstatement, he fixates on it. And here's Trump again saying, it's very surprising we would have a hurricane right now, which of course is not true.
Amazingly, this is one of the biggest hurricanes anyone's ever seen. You know, it's late in the season, very unusual. I guess the water was 20 feet high, and nobody expects that. People go up to their house and they think they're safe on the second floor.
Of course, it is not late in the hurricane season. We're in the middle of hurricane season. This is exactly when you would expect major storms. It's an irrelevant lie. Like, why does Trump have to keep repeating it? He has to keep repeating it because he was already called out on it, and he doesn't like that. So he's going to keep insisting that this is true. It's very late in the season for such a storm. Nobody could have predicted this. In maybe the most openly racist moment of the speech, Trump talked about people coming from the Congo. No one even knows what that is.
These people are among the worst in the world. They come from the Congo in Africa. Many people from the Congo. I don't know what that is, but they come out of jails in the Congo.
He doesn't even know what that is, but they're coming out of the jails in the Congo. I want to step back from the constant, sort of like, what is this crappy country where it's not? What about Haitians and these shithole countries and all, right? Put that aside for a second. If you want the country, voters, whoever, if you want to be seen as knowledgeable when it comes to business and industry, how do you not understand the importance of the Congo when it comes to mining and conflict minerals and so many different things? I read as much as I can. I'm not like the most prodigious reader like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, but even I have read 3 books that either directly or indirectly center around the role of the Congo in industry. And Trump's like, I don't know, what is this thing? The Congo. Nobody's ever heard of it. Nobody knows anything about it. Another moment that was very strange was Trump acting like we just don't know how many people live anywhere. We don't know how many people live in China. We don't know how many people live in the United States. Why is he talking about this? We don't know. He's going off script, and it's bad.
Number. We can't even really say, with other countries like China, you say it's 1.4 billion. With India, you say it's 1.5 billion. They're big. With us, you don't really know what the number is. You say, how many do we have? Is it 320? Is it 325? Is it 350? Nobody knows. If you go to government agencies, say how many people are in our country, they have no idea.
They do have an idea. We have the census, and we have ways that we would adjust census results to have a pretty good grasp on how many people are in the United States. Finally, Trump delivering a nice little endorsement of Kamala Harris. Listen to what he says.
California. San Francisco is the best city in the country 18, 19 years ago. Bob Tisch, a friend of mine from Lowe's, many of you know Bob Tisch, he said it was the best city in the country. He was a businessman that had holdings all over. He said,
listen, San Francisco 18 years ago, when Trump says it was the best city in the country, had Kamala Harris as the district attorney, and Trump once donated to her. So it sounds like a pretty strong endorsement of Kamala Harris. The person he donated to was DA of San Francisco 18 years ago, and San Francisco was the best city in the country then. Sounds pretty good. Of course, is Trump lying, or is he confused, or did he forget? We will never know. But we have never seen Trump look this addled, this low energy, and so stooped over at the lectern, deteriorating quickly. And now they're trying to pull him off of being interviewed. That's what I want to talk about next. Every romantic relationship has periods where people get busy, struggle to find time to connect, or find new ways to connect. And that's why our sponsor Paired has been such a valuable tool for so many people. It's the app for couples who want to strengthen their relationship. Every day, Paired gives you personalized questions or quizzes or games to stay connected, deepen your conversations, and have fun. The best part is you can't see your partner's answer until you answer. So it's a safe space to have an open and honest discussion about the relationship. No faking it or pretending, just genuine connection to keep the spark alive. My girlfriend and I have used Paired. Even if you've known your partner for years, like I have, I still feel like Paired helps me learn new things and stay connected. Whether you're just a few dates in or you've been together a long time, like me, find the time to connect with your partner, nourish the relationship. Head to paired.com/Pacman to get a 7-day free trial and 25% off if you sign up for a subscription. The link is in the description.